we run a statewide, what's called the Wave Division network. So we're able to light up multiple 10 gig paths across the state. It depends on the region and whatnot, but so it's anywhere from 110 gig pipe, and I think some of our rings have multiple 4, 5, 6, 10 gig connections running across the state.
I think, Marie, it's also probably important for many folks to get a sense of the context of that. You know, the K-12 system, we have about, I don't remember the exact number, but 600 to 700 different school buildings that accommodate about 180 to 185,000 students, and then another, you know, and then the associated faculty, you know, 21,000 or so teachers, and then lots of other, you know, paraprofessionals and administrators and so on and so forth. And that's kind of the size of the K-12 space. In Maine, I think we probably have a higher concurrency rate than most among the K-12 population simply because of the one-to-one program. There are currently about 75,000 of those people, teachers and kids, who have a device issued to them from the state level, but there are also numerous one-to-one programs in schools that are not from devices issued by the state program, but often either retired equipment from the state or some schools who simply decided to do their own program kind of in parallel to our program. And then at the higher ed level, I guess Jeff probably knows the numbers better than I, the numbers of campuses and students and whatnot that are served on that, you know, combination of all those 10 gig circuits that he was talking about.
Yeah, so I think Jeff's right on. You know, 185,000 students is relatively small compared to, let's say, California, for example. But the amount of usage per individual student or teacher or whatnot, anecdotally seems to be rather high. One of the things that we are addressing this year is the connections from the school or school district to the state network is contracted in a variety of ways. In the ideal situation, we're able to provide gigabit connectivity, which tends to be over dark fiber connections that we light up ourselves. In many other cases, it's a retail, what we call a lit service or measured service, 100 megabit to 500 megabit, or unfortunately much less than that. We're in the process of, in an RFP process right now for the coming fiscal year, where we're asking the service providers or potential bidders for pricing to bring everybody up to a minimum of 100 megabit connections, be it a public library, elementary school, or hopefully much faster for school districts and high schools and those participating in one-for-one.